for a second. If words can be weapons, then what I say can affect it. They're not just words on a record, and I can choose to respect it or choose to infect it. But once it hits the water, it's too late to be selective. Cause one voice is enough to make sleeping giants wake up, to make armies put their hands up and watch whole nations stand up. It's one belief, one spark, one faith and one restart, and we can reboot the whole chart before it all falls apart. So stand up, shout it out, and put them in the air if you like it loud. We only got one shot, so let's make it count. It's a takedown, nobody can stop us now. Stand up, shout it out, sing it loud so the world can't drown us out. And before we depart, let's leave a mark, cause light shines brighter in the dark. When we scream, our lips don't make a sound. We march with feet on solid ground. We walk where no one wants to go on this untraveled road. So hold on for a moment. If we're not scared of opponents, then with what we have we can own it. We'll just plant the seed and keep growing it. And when that light shines in the morning, they'll still be waking up yawning. But we'll be smiling like we expected, with sweet victory in one method. Cause one voice is enough to make sleeping giants wake up, to make armies put their hands up and watch whole nations stand up. It's one belief, one spark, one faith and one restart, and we can reboot the whole chart before it all falls apart. So stand up, shout it out, and put them in the air if you like it loud. We only got one shot, so let's make it count. It's a takedown, nobody can stop us now. Stand up, shout it out, sing it loud so the world can't drown us out. And before we depart, let's leave a mark, cause light shines brighter in the dark. When we scream, our lips don't make a sound. We march with feet on solid ground. We walk where no one wants to go on this untraveled road. When we scream, our lips don't make a sound. We march with feet on solid ground. We walk where no one wants to go on this untraveled road. And I can choose to respect it or choose to infect it. But once it hits the water, it's too late to be selective. Cause one voice is enough to make sleeping giants wake up, to make armies put their hands up and watch whole nations stand up. It's one belief, one spark, one faith and one restart, and we can reboot the whole chart before it all falls apart. When we scream, our lips don't make a sound. We march with feet on solid ground. We walk where no one wants to go on this untraveled road. When we scream, our lips don't make a sound. We march with feet on solid ground. We walk where no one wants to go on this untraveled road. On this untraveled road. On this untraveled road.
Alrighty. Ready for Mugen SmackDown? What's up, my guys? Welcome. Testing. Oops, I hit myself on the desk. Testing, everybody. Boy, you're here live tonight for Mugen SmackDown. Made it, though. Made it to all this way, and episode 50. Welcome, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Hopefully, as our attendance, I see Miguel in the chat. Awesome. He says, alright, I'm first. Well, I'd love to see it. You'll love to see it. Yeah, we're ready to go start off the Mugen SmackDown side of things, and it's episode 50. Time for yours truly, and let's get things to get the ball rolling for the show. And yours truly on SuperMatthewBro, and of course, special thanks to everybody else for tuning in to the show. SmackDown has been really impressive lately for the last few weeks, and man, I've been out since Friday. I just been having a lot of time busy with work and preparing myself for the pizzeria. But I'm back. I'm here now. Ready to start SmackDown tonight, and if you guys are excited for that, leave a like. If you do things with the content here on this channel, I see we're actually getting close to 100 subscribers on the channel, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited, man. I'm pretty excited to see what happens. But it has been a crazy season. We're finally at the finale, and boy, oh boy, I tell you what, guys, it has been a really rough road for both myself and AB, and hopefully he's doing alright as well too. And but yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've done a stream like this for SmackDown. It's been pretty slowly, but I think we kind of got back up the ranks a bit more, and we're bound to see what's bound to come. If you guys are also new to the channel, we do things for the content. You of course hit the like button if you guys enjoy the stream, and let's get ready for the next year, for year number 3 of SmackDown. Hopefully my commentary is alright. I know I'm not the brightest. I haven't been skipping commentary lately, so I'll do the best I can, which is I possibly could. But yo, we got a lot of things to work with. We definitely have a lot of things to discuss for SmackDown. Starting to kick things off with some Cruiserweight action. Of course, we'll take on Kiba for the Cruiserweight Championship. Sonic and Mario will have their match for the U.S. title. Ronald McDonald and KFC, and of course the KFC Clowns. So we got Deadpool and Cable. That should be a great dream match right there. I believe they faced up before. I don't remember at some point. The Bounty Hunters, Bowsette and Bill Mary for the GPX Women's Championship will be on the line. And in one of the most heated rivalries within Bowser and King K. Rool, of course the Crusaders still kind of a thing, I guess, with Viper being disbanded from that group and being fired. Thank you guys in the chat, by the way, for showing the love and the hatred towards C Viper. I know it feels BAB for a second, but should be a pretty good street fight match. And the main event pretty much is gonna be pretty awesome, having some good main event caliber matches, having the return of the tournament. You guys remember the Grand Prix tournament that I did, and this season there'll be Team Pyro and Samurai Showdown. They'll get their action going. So by all means, let's get right into it. I'm excited for see what happens. And yours truly, SuperMatthewBro, back at it again with another stream, I should say. Leave your hypes if you guys are ready for hype in the chat. And I'm sure I haven't seen you guys in a long time, so it's been a little while since I've done this. So pardon me if I get my commentary flowing again, but it has been a hot minute since episode 48, I think. Since I was not there in Toronto, but we'll see how this unfolds in Long Island, New York. Is where we're heading to SmackDown in Long Island, next to Brooklyn. Those will be a nice little home court advantage for Mario. So we'll see how the home state advantage for Mario. Maybe we'll see him win the U.S. title for the first time in his career. So we'll get things rolling with the first match of the evening, which will be that Fatal 4-Way match. We'll see the Battle Royal, or is it the Battle Royal? We'll see Kain, Marvin the Martian, Little Mac, and we'll see Kirito in action, all in a Fatal 4-Way match. So that's going to be pretty exciting. So we're going to get that right away, get that started. A big thank you to everybody else for a long season. Thank you to all the patience you guys have give to this channel, and I'm sure we'll continue season 3 on SmackDown. And of course, someone actually asked me about the draft. I've been getting a lot of asked about the Mugen Draft too. Yours truly on SmackDown will be ready to go for the show as well. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for all your love and support. We'll see you guys back in a few, possibly on this upcoming Friday on SmackDown, where that draft's supposed to happen in February. So it's gonna be a nice way to kick out the month here, and we'll see how this unfolds for tonight. All right, let's get that ready to go. And now we have also again big Fatal 4 match to start the show. Let's just get this ball rolling. Because we got Kiba in the house. But of course, Kiba's already getting ready for his Cruiserweight matchup, actually. Where is... Start off with Kain Blade. This should be well, it's probably be a... Wait, what the hell? Oh, this is going to be a singles match, I guess. Fair enough, I guess. Alright, fair enough. It's gonna be singles to start off here. I guess the other two are just wasting little time here. I guess so. I have no idea. But meanwhile, I guess Kain, Blade, and Marvin, Lil Mac couldn't wait. Who will become the next contender for the Cruiserweight Gold? We'll see Mac back on SmackDown. So we'll see how this unfolds. Even though Marvin and Kirito are not here yet, but still, we'll see what happens for this opening bout here for both of these guys. Trying to a little bit after the pre-match. Match hasn't even started yet, I guess. But Kain and Lil Mac trying to get that scrimmage already. They're wasting a little time here in this Fatal 4-Way match. We'll see the other two in a little bit. Good enough news for this Lil Mac taking the spill here. A flawless run for Kain Blade's debut. Making his SmackDown debut, actually, by the way, too. Showing some, as it is, self-proclaimed barbarian. Showing some true skill in this matchup. This supposedly Fatal 4-Way match is about to begin for the first start here. My God, it's gonna be Kain already ripping apart in this matchup against Lil Mac already. The match has kind of began, but it didn't actually. Ooh, big! Oh, whoa! There's a lot of fire in the ring. Tone it down, big fella. Lil Mac trying to ruin the flawless with the uppercut. Almost got a double flawless, but Lil Mac spoiled it right there. Kain Blade gets that round as a round 2 opener here as he takes Strike Blood first, 2-0. Have you done your best? I don't think Lil Mac hit you at all. I don't think Lil Mac hit him at all at that point. It didn't even look like it affected him much. There was a lot of fire in the ring, I guess, but that's how it is, like, for the time being. But here we are, folks. That's how the cookie crumbles. Well, overall, so far it was supposed to be a Fatal 4-Way match, but I guess not, because apparently looks like Marvin and Kirito are not ready for it, but looks like they're ready now. So we'll set them in the ring. Let's see here. Sorry about that. I meant to hit doubles, but I guess they're gonna work together here. Hey, what's up, Miguel? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. So for the Cruiserweight division bout for the number 1 contender. There's also, you guys also, I forgot to mention it, there's a card in the description down below. Go check it out. Go look it up in the description down below. You see all the entire match card literally in the description. So I'm sure people have not read the description, so by all means go check it out. There's the two. I see them. Oh boy. So it's supposed to be this is a Fatal 4-Way match. Like I said, who will be the next spot for the Fatal? We'll face Kiba later on tonight for the Cruiserweight Gold. I explained about the card already. Some of them will be interesting, actually. So I'll have that settlement ready to go. Where is that rascal? There he is. Come on, Kirito. As we get ready for, hopefully this time, it's a Fatal 4-Way match. I guess we'll have a little bit of a, I guess Kain, Blade, and Mac waste a little time here.
Oh goody, we're on.
We'll face Kirito for the Cruiserweight Gold. Let's get ready for round 1. Now the match has officially begun here in this Fatal 4-Way match. My mistake, folks. Ooh, Gossamer Summon to start off here. They're trying to go for that big diving 450 splash. That was like a double-edged. Oh, again, going for a 450 but missed. Lil Mac trying to let his uppercuts and I see some damage all over the place. You see all 4 guys. And fun fact, Marvin did pin like almost I think like 4 cruiserweights that were champions. Which that's good shockers here. Marvin trying to ride on the offense here. Oh man. There goes Mac. Kain will try to get some help with that potions. But Kain Blade doing impressive work in his debut here on SmackDown.
Isn't it delightful?
And Marvin the Martian doing a lot of things, but as he emotionally states his purpose in round 1. Oh, Little Mac going to town. Gossamer with the summon. Here comes good old Gossamer. And again, good trying to provide some offense, but nope, gets cut off by Little Mac. And it looks like Kain and Mac are going to work together here in this fatal 4-way matchup. Horizontal square coming up into a spinning shield. That's very nice. Good maneuvers by Kirito trying to bring the momentum here. Spinning shield. And there goes Mac down for the down and out. It's all down to Marvin. Marvin, Kirito, and Kain Blade on the other side. Trying to provide some offense. Some strikes planned out. Nobody home there. Marvin trying to really bring the offense. And again, the Gossamer summon. All those summons coming in here. 450 splash can him out of any of Kirito. Spinning shield coming up. Kain Blade and Kirito. Nice flip there. And there's a death ray coming up. The satellite crusher coming up in handy. Marvin the Martian standing tall. And it looks like Marvin's all fired up here, guys. Very fired up here. We'll probably have a word from Randy at some point, but I know Randy talked about Marvin's momentum. Though Randy has told me about Marvin's chances of becoming the next Cruiserweight champion. This would be his chance now to do it. Especially Marvin's pretty powerful with all those Gossamer summons and stuff. But yeah, that's gotta hurt, man. That's gotta hurt, especially with all the offense provided. And Gossamer from that big giant Martian known as Gossamer. It's been a big help to Marvin's career lately. Well, Marvin's OP. No wonder Bugs Bunny has easy time on his easy time on a loose style. I wish I could add Bugs Bunny out. I don't think there is a Bugs Bunny in there. Maybe there is. I don't recall. It has been a while. And also, as you can see, I am cleaning up space for the draft. So I've been invited to the Mugen Draft. So I'm looking forward to accept the challenge. Hopefully, I already got a few guys already that looks like they're ready for SmackDown and see. Oh, of course, from Heat. You guys remember the Heat series? We did go check out that episode for the 100th episode of Heat. It was a season finale as well for them too, so big things are happening for my channel here for Blade Games. I think Marvin is now OP. I was wrong. He was pretty good. He is a skilled cartoon competitor. I mean, he's part of Teen Cartoons for a reason. That's why he's that legendary 4v14 with him and Popeye and Fat Albert. But go on. He may have a shot to do this. Marvin takes out both. I mean, he was the only one that's standing for sure. But big win for Marvin here so far in this Fatal 4 match. All right, we'll come back and take a break. But who will become the next Cruiserweight champion? We'll see what hopefully Kiba is looking on too. Looking forward to see his challenge against for the Cruiserweight Gold. But I gotta admit, Marvin's is probably the fan favorite right now to pick. I picked Marvin as well too, actually, to go all out and win this bad boy. We'll come back in a moment. As we'll approach ourselves into Mugen SmackDown, we'll see what happens when we have a Fatal 4-Way match. We'll have a Fatal 4-Way contender who will face off Kiba for the Cruiserweight Gold. We're gonna find out right here on Friday on SmackDown. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Mugen SmackDown is ready to go. Sorry for the long wait. As we get ready, we're shifting right back into SmackDown. Should be a pretty good matchup for both sides here. That's a little match. Fatal 4 match underway, actually. So all four guys had a little bit of a breather here, so let's see if they can try to reach themselves here. But I want to get things started here. Spin shield coming up in handy. And then again, Gossamer with some clubbing blows here. Matt trying to revive the offense too. Mac and Marvin. Try to get some with Little Mac. Try to get some redemption for himself too. And ooh, Kirito going to town. Good combinations here. Nice move by Kirito. And Kain blades down and out. You got Mac and Gossamer with the distraction again. And Kirito trying to defy all odds. There goes Mac down to Marvin and Kirito here. But Marvin did with some big kicks and the quickness of Marvin. As this Martian trying to become the next Cruiserweight champion. As it's like Marvin was all fired up from the beginning, but at the end of that one. And now Marvin he's heating up now. Very, very mad after he ruined his questionable fashion like here. Marvin's pretty fashionable too. But he goes round 2 now. And now, ooh, Arc Spear coming in handy by Kirito. And Kain Blade and Kirito trying to bounce. Already look at the damage provided. That's just so much. And now, uppercut combination by Mac. Ooh. Going for that control beam. And now Mac and now Kirito again. Play with a nice fire uppercut. Nice corpse flip by. And now pretty even out matchup here. I can see round 3 in the future. We do see round 3. Looks like it. And now the Kirito and Kain Blade trying to build some momentum for themselves too. And they do force a round 3 for the finale, which is very nice. You love to see it according to the fans. They want to see round 3s, and you guys got them. Here we go. Round 3, our final stretch. Down to the wire for both guys. So this is elimination. This is elimination style matchup. So we'll see who will be eliminated from this matchup. Looks like to me it just turns to a round 3 right now. Mac going for those big super fist combos. And now Marvin trying to provide Gossamer distraction just for momentarily. And again, Kirito spinning shield, nope, blocked. Great defense indeed. And now some bombs come up handy. There's some potions coming up, and there's Kirito again. Go for the max on the slash attack. And now Marvin's down. Marvin's eliminated. He's gone. Wow, and a spinning shield right to Mac. Unbelievable. And a massive upset as Marvin and Mac are both eliminated. And as Kain Blade showing why this is his SmackDown debut, coming from ECW from that Mugen Draft last year. But Kain Blade making a big time late statement here. My God, what a show. And all those flames surrounding the ring. That's got to do a lot of hefty damage. And it's definitely heating up, literally heating up on SmackDown here. It's breaking down, but definitely Kirito and Kain Blade at the final 2. As an upset, as Marvin, both Marvin and Mac are both eliminated. That's all she wrote there. 2-1 in this Fatal 4-Way match. We saw round 3. We're about to see the final 2 right now. It's down to Kirito and Kain Blade. So, a solid debut overall for Kain Blade. And Kain Blade blazes OP. Needs a little nerf a bit. Kirito, Kain, Blade, advance one. So they're eliminated. When you talk about Elimination Chamber, man, this is something that'd be more watching than Chamber stuff. But great opportunity for both. So we'll see. We're gonna see the final two right away. Just make sure that I'm not having this up. Here we go. Okay, yeah, there you go. I effed up there. But still, these two put up a great fight, and we're bound to see who's the next contender. Right off the bat here, Kain Blade looks like he's ready. Kirito, of course, he's damn ready for anything. He wants to get home to Austin's home cooking, of course. But as always, we're in the blue, which I kind of respect. I like the little bit of a purple. We're in the blue today. 450. Ooh, big 450 to start first blood here. As Kirito strikes first, but Kain Blade on the offensive now with those fireball projectiles. And those look at these little elves in the back too. Golden Axe's, finest with Kain Blade trying to become a single star. Should be a big opportunity for a big opener for both of these guys here who are trying to become the next. Because Kirito is a former Cruiserweight champion too. Remember that. This is why we changed it Friday nights for the Cruiserweight division being exclusive to SmackDown. And Kain Blade being a Cruiserweight himself too. He may be a barbarian, but I got respect for his weight loss too. He lost 30 pounds. And now it's down to Kirito and Kain Blade right now trying to provide the offense. Remember, the winner will become the next contender for the Cruiserweight gold. Kain Blade trying to provide some healing here, but those elves are providing a distraction with those potions. And now Kirito, some big slashes right in the mark, powerful stuff. As Kain Blade surprisingly gets a nice round one for his stalled debut. Maybe make a big upset here. As we get ready for round two. Kain Blade again, trying to revive the momentum here. Answer your question a little bit. Hang on, give me a second. Ooh! Going for the Infernal Firewall, and there's some flames surrounding the ring again. Doing some massive damage. Kirito trying to like get things working here. Trying to survive the heat. Kirito might be a home cooked meal at some point. So is that Austin's? Kirito again. Now we're applying. Oh, look at this, Kirito! Kirito all fired up here with a big time slash, but a kick out. Not enough, says Kain Blade. I'll match that. Now he's going for the magic power. This might be bad, but a high knee to the gut. And there you go. Kain Blade is your #1 contender. And he says, I own you, Kirito. Wow. Kain Blade is your #1 contender. Kiba Inuzuki, you better watch yourself. Watch yourself because Kain Blade's going after you, man. Holy smokes. Kain Blade has done it once again. He is your #1 contender. What a debut. What a series of matches. And Kain Blade showing what he does best. Unbelievable. That's how you call that's all you call a debut on SmackDown. Wow. What a shocker in the finale too. Oh my goodness. What a show. Good show. But I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed with Kain Blade. But I gotta give props to him. Really impressive stuff here. And we'll see him a little bit against Kiba Inuzuka for tonight. We'll see him against Kiba. But you better watch out, Kiba. This guy means business, man. Lost 30 pounds trying to make himself into the Cruiserweight division, and here he is now. He's a $185, but he's powerful. Well, make a $190, but still. I think that's why, yeah, he is a former Cruiserweight champion. You're right. You're correct on that. Kain Blade is in the lead, but will Kirito bring? Nope, he just got blasted. Great matchup though, but still great match in this Fatal 4-Way, and we already know the factor of that whole thing. So great job by Mr. Blade. But honestly, I remember he was like doing well in 3v3, 4v4, or something like that, and he was like doing pretty solid on that show. But this is definitely a redeemer right here for Mr. Blade. So shown. That's why he's shown his debut as a singles guy now. He moved on from the Golden Axe stuff in multi-man matches, but now here he is competing for only to try to compete for not for himself, but also trying to compete for some gold. For the Cruiserweight title. He lost 30 pounds for a reason. So that makes sense. I mean, it'd be great to see. Love to see it. Love to see a new face instead of just having the same old. But nice to see some new faces make their way to SmackDown. And here it's just Cain Blade shows proof right there. That he can talk the talk and walk the walk, and strike the strike in these matches. So gotta give it props to him. I'm very impressed with his performance. And speaking of which, I know. He is a fan favorite here on the SmackDown show. This will be probably the first time that Sonic, and of course everybody's favorite Blue Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog, ready for action next. It's a big time one way to kick things off. We actually kick things off for SmackDown. But how about we turn things up a notch? The speed of Sonic the Hedgehog against Mario for the U.S. title, a rematch from last season. And if Sonic can defend his title here tonight, he'll be the first superstar in Blade Games history to defend his title for an entire season, which is history right there. If he can beat Mario tonight, that will be history in the books for Blade Games. So, can we see it right here tonight? We're gonna figure things out when we come back. But it is battle for the United States title. You can leave our hashtag U.S. title match. So we'll have that hashtag ready to go. And also, you guys can leave your hashtag in the comments below. Leave your hashtag Mugen SC finale in the comments below. For those people who are hyped up, or those people in the chat right now, hype it up. Sure, hype it up in the chat. Leave the hashtag Mugen SC finale, or leave your hashtag U.S. title match. That's coming up next. So be ready for it. It's a battle of Nintendo versus Sega. Once again, a repeat from last season, this time for the U.S. Gold. It's coming up next, guys. Stay tuned. SmackDown continues after this. Oh yeah, indeed it is. The Mugen SmackDown's back, ready to go. With, of course, we definitely leave on the hashtag with the U.S. title match. Probably one of my favorite matches of the card here. Battle of Nintendo versus Sega. We all know what happened last season, and I believe it was Mario who got the win, but I think Sonic got the more speedy advantage. But with that being said, these two guys are going to beat the living crap out of each other I can already tell these two fought a lot. We've seen them last season. We saw them before. We saw them with Two Horse Tail, so we're trying to hype up. But the story about this, I guess Mario has since he saw Luigi when the Crusader tag team belts with him and Naruto. But then now Mario's thinking like, what if I need to win some gold in this matchup? So let's leave a hashtag US title match on the line. And of course we have just got news about the Mugen Championship being on the line too. Ash Crimson defending against Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy. Another nice little appearances. We haven't seen him in a long time, but we'll see how that unfolds for tonight. Meanwhile with Sonic, he's already hyped up. He said he's doing training. He did some training. He's talking about training with to get ready against this title match. It's like I said before the break, that if Sonic does defend against Mario tonight, he'd be the first superstar in Blade Games history to defend not only defend the title, the US title, all season long, but only become the first species superstar, the first hedgehog to defend the title, which is pretty interesting. So put this on the books. If only Sonic retains his championship right here, he'd be the first superstar to defend his title ever since he won the title from Killer Croc back last year. So almost a year run as US champ, but don't count on Mario just yet. His power game, his technician can work really well. I mean, he is a plumber after all. One of my favorite characters. And I grew up with Nintendo, so sorry, Sega fans, but I grew up with Nintendo. Do want to see Mario win the championship for the first time since he won the Mugen Championship back in No Mercy. Or sorry, back in No Way Out. But there will be no way out for both of these guys, but especially for Sonic trying to defend his title. That's the hard part if you're a champion, but we'll see how this unfolds for tonight. Right here right here in Long Island. A nice home court advantage for Mario tonight. But actually not quite, because we're heading to the island in this one. So a little bit of twist here. So it is home court advantage for Sonic actually. So it took place a little earlier today, but of course Sonic going Sonic going EXE mode actually. Nice little attire by Sonic going EXE. You see the red eyes from the blue hedgehog as the US champion gets started for round 1. As the answer, and Knuckles the stage, by the way. Hopefully get ready for the US title on the line. Sonic's just too fast, too furious. The US Sonic trying to cut down a champion against a Quinn uppercut by Mario. And again, Mario trying to bring momentum here. Mario nice flash kick to stop that whole momentum for Mario. Both Nintendo and Sega trying to battle off here. Nice flash again by Sonic. And both Sonic just providing all the offense he possibly needs. Demon Fang, but Mario with a big corner uppercut right to the chin of the US champion Sonic. Sonic with a nice flash kick. US title up for grabs, folks. Oh! Speed dash for the win! That was a knockout blow by the blue hedgehog. Or I guess now he has an EXE-like look. That Sonic EXE look. You can see the red eyes on his. He's all fired up, ready. Nice flash kick. So those who saw him backstage, those two showed some respectful words. Meanwhile, this is all competition. This is all for the US Championship right now. It's Sonic doing everything he can right now. The team is so Sonic on the record books. Go for that super ground, but no, it's caught into a big unorthodox kick, that mule kick by Sonic. Kick, nice double. Oh, ground put into a flash kick. That was beautiful. Nice counter by Sonic. And again, trying to revive the momentum here. Sonic again. One few shots away from actually becoming he does do it. There we go. I kind of figured it was gonna be a nice little. And nice little. I always question. I think I asked this before, but is Sonic doing the spin-a-rooney? It looked like he's doing the spin-a-rooney. Stop trying to copy Booker T, Sonic. You're not Booker T for the last time. But great matchup though. But all the respect, great match for both guys. But unfortunately, Sonic had the upper hand, the speed, the quickness. Mario just not a technician for that. But he makes history here, folks. He's the first superstar to actually defend his championship all season long. He hasn't lost a title ever since. He does get the award for title defender for the season. So there you go. There's your 2020. There's your 2020. There's season 2 title defender for best title defender. So big congrats to the Blue Hedgehog, and congrats on the new movie, by the way. I did see the trailer. Looks fantastic. Seeing Sonic, seeing Knuckles in there and Tails too. Seeing Tails and Knuckles in that mix too. Pretty good. I'll probably share my thoughts a little bit later on. Have my thoughts in that as well too. But yeah, definitely great match though. Great match overall, and just showing what he does best. Sonic just shows what he does. I mean, representing Team Sonic himself, but you have definitely shown why he means business. Especially he's in 4v4 and he's a U.S. champion too. So I mean, if he can go both ways, he can just intertwine between in the matches. But I mean, I give props to Mario, give props to Sonic for becoming the first guy to do it. So well played, Sonic. Well played. Good job. Well played. Like, I don't say anything else about that either. But big old GG indeed, Sonic, and looks like Sonic's in the chat already too. Great match to see. Let's see Sonic, provide once he's the first guy to do it. I'll present him the award a little bit after the show, maybe. I guess I'll decide to give him the award for biggest title defender of the season, the first to do it actually in history. So there you go. That marks a 1 year run, a 1 seasonal run, a 1 year title run as the United States champion, which is a pretty good record so far. There's probably a lot of greats in the U.S. division too. So especially the one who was talked about guy was Harley Race. Everyone else, every commentator always talks about Harley Race, but there's a lot of people, and even like the guys like MVP, guys like Kofi Kingston. I guess now it's the modern days of wrestling too, but a lot of wrestling champions at some point. Ric Flair of all people too, but definitely great opportunity for Sonic. So he has joined one of the greats for a whole full year, a whole season as U.S. champion, which is pretty exciting. So I definitely award you with that one, Sonic. I know you're watching, so I'm sure Sonic will be watching this too, and I'm sure that Sonic is going to get that award for biggest title defender for the whole season. So big congrats to you, buddy. But overall, great match, Mario. Better luck next time. Better luck next time, indeed. We'll get to our doubles match of the evening, as we'll probably actually take a little break here, and we'll definitely we'll head back to the good old season finale. Great match. It was kind of hyped, but it wasn't really, because Sonic just dominant as ever. But yeah, love to see it though. Alright, move forward back here. But yeah, definitely look forward to see that award for Sonic. He'll get that for longest reigning U.S. champion in a season, which is crazy. He's still the longest reigning U.S. champion in Blade Games history. So he does pass Killer Croc's record for sure. But Sonic has ever since then, he's been unstoppable. Ever since he's defeated Killer Croc in that rivalry, that street fight match last season, and here he is now, reigning and defending U.S. champion. So. But yeah, definitely look forward to the match. We got doubles match on the way. It's still come that big street fight match with Bowser and King K. Rool. Talk about two big egos with two rivalries between both Bowser and King K. Rool. But Bowser represented proudly at Rivals Clash and destroyed Viper's team and putting an end to Viper's sick game once and for all. And ever since then, King K. Rool's been upset. But we'll have more discussions on that. We'll have more information on that whole rivalry. As he'll do have updates on that rivalry too, actually. We'll talk about that in a minute. And of course, we already have updates as Kiba and Kane Blade will battle for the Cruiserweight Gold a little bit later tonight. I'll show that's why the Cruiserweights are exclusive to here at SmackDown. But for now, it's doubles action and the triple threat match for the GPX Women's Championship on the line. Dank Destiny has been looking good actually lately in this season. So a solid defense, but will we see Dank Destiny's Bowsette, the biggest meme on SmackDown, move forward and become the next, hopefully defend her title against two hungry challengers who've been at each other's throats lately, and one having a crush on one of our colleagues, Randy. I don't know, man. The month of love is coming up too, and I don't know what to say. But in the meantime, SmackDown returns next. Yo, oh snap. AB in the house. What's up, buddy? What's up, man? Good to see Ketchup Blue. Ketchup Blue. So I'm blue and then you're red, huh? Well, welcome everybody as we get ready for SmackDown. As we get ready for tag team action here. Thank you, sir. That was honored to join champions to elite names of Holy Race, Ricky Steamboat, Raven, Dust, Raven. Wait, what? Dust, Raven. Raven was the U.S. champion? I don't remember that. Dustin, Ric Flair, Booker T, Chris Benoit, Mysterio, John Cena, MVP, Bret Hart. Yeah, all the great legends right there, as you just mentioned. Yep, you're very welcome. Joining one of the greats, who are longest yearly run U.S. champion runs. So, gotta give it up. Definitely looking forward to see you back here very soon. But you get ready for tag team action. I did notice that AB is here. I did see that. Thank you. I'm aware of it. I just said, hey, AB is here. But anyways, we got tag team action underway. But this is kind of a rematch. I believe this is a rematch too from last season as well. We had an interesting rematch, but it was kind of a little bit overhyped. But just seeing Deadpool and Cable, one of SmackDown's finest veterans, but the KFC Clowns in the house too. They're back together again with Colonel Sanders and Ronald McDonald. You got Deadpool and Cable, Marvel's SC Blues, Marvel's finest. They're still going here. They actually might be eligible for that whole Mugen Draft, quote unquote. We did, I think AB and I did that redraft a few months back in the summer when I was trying to fix this computer, but here we are now, but this is kind of interesting. I don't know who's gonna get a chance to win it. I have no idea. That we'll see how that plays out. I have no clue who will be the X factor of this match, but I guarantee this might be a 2-1 finish as well too. Seeing these two teams face off last season as well. And here we are again, facing off for the second time. As we get ready for this one, Deadpool and Cable, KFC Clowns, sign me up, guys. Sign me up. Say less, because I'm looking forward to see these two teams battle again. Might run into some issues here, actually. Yeah. There is... Oh, maybe not. Okay, well, that sucks. Looks like Kuro Sands is actually out. So it's probably gonna be a 2-on-1 handicap match then. Unless somehow he can get a partner. That sucks. Oh. Well, F's in the chat for Colonel Sanders. I don't even know what the hell happened to him. Yeah, let me see if I can try to bring this back here. Sorry about that. I don't even know what happened. I don't understand. Looks like Colonel Sanders is not feeling well, or unless somehow, hopefully Ronald can bring our partner. This is gonna have to be a handicap match between both. This is an unfair advantage to Ronald McDonald, but that sucks. Damn. Yeah, F's in the chat indeed for Colonel. I don't know what the hell happened. Let me see if we can try to reset the game. Reset here. It was supposed to be a tag match. I guess not. I guess Colonel Sanders was actually left out. And it looks like Ronald trying to because Ronald's got to compete on his own here. And it's like Colonel Sanders is not responding at all. Unfortunately, KFC Clowns versus Deadpool and Cable, who went for redemption. Well, the game crashed, and it looks like Colonel Sanders was the issue. Well, that really sucks. Damn. Alright, we'll come back and hopefully we'll see how this. Sorry for the what was it? Well, we don't know if Colonel Sanders can make it because it's probably gonna be a handicap match now. That's what I think right now, but it's gonna have to be. Unfortunately, we don't know much time in our hands, but it is a finale. It's kind of a shame that Crusierweight has to go down like that. But Ronald McDonald Ronald's looks like he's got to go by himself here. At this point. Looks like it, I guess. Unless Ronald could be our partner of his choosing, though. I have no idea. Well, it didn't work that way. I guess not. Damn. So we're probably gonna see Colonel Sanders, though. Like I said, F's in the chat for Colonel Sanders, but it's gonna have to be 2 against 1. Despite him that much time to respond, but that definitely stinks, man. I thought Colonel Sanders was actually updated. I guess not. But right now, Ronald's got to go by himself here. Whoa! What the hell? Okay, Ronald had too much body paint today. Oh wow, Ronald look real different here, buddy. But I feel so bad because Colonel Sanders is not here. We probably need some updates. But Ronald trying to hang on to himself here. Meanwhile, nice shoulder block. Ooh, nice go for that finger fry beam. That's a red, looks like a ketchup fry beam. A lot of ketchup on that French fry. Oh, plasma gun shot. Doing some good damage on Donald, but again, this is 2 against 1. Yeah.
You were recording that, weren't you, player? No.
Damn. I feel bad for Donald here. It's not fair because especially with Colonel Sanders did crash here. That's a lot of rotten French fries. That's a lot of white French fries. Those are like frozen French fries. You be the judge in the chat, but in the comment section. Oh my gosh. Ooh. This is a field day for Deadpool and Cable. But Donald trying to fight back here with as much as he can, but the numbers game are catch up to him. Now for the cutting time, says Deadpool. This is bad enough for Mr. Donald here. Gosh.
Takes a licking and keeps
Open
on.
up for now.
Guess not.
Yep, there you go. You are the sucker, Lamal. Just for the record, I'm laughing at you, not with you. I mean, it's fair enough to just insult the guy. If you face a 2 against 1, but why would you want to insult him like that? And then without Colonel Sanders, it's not KFC Clowns if there's no Colonel Sanders. You can't mix KFC and McDonald's together. You can't have McDonald's without KFC. If you catch my drift, but that sucks. Man, that's a letdown. But thanks to this, and it's like Deadpool and Cable don't care at all, as Deadpool and Cable are just trying to reflect on themselves. But yeah, it's obviously too late. Is he behind? No. But yeah, it's definitely a 2-on-1 assault here. Poor Ronald McDonald, man. Had that, KFC Clowns is still kind of falling apart here. Without Colonel Sanders, it's a little bit difficult. So I'm sure they're gonna have the rematch at Armageddon. Hopefully, where Colonel comes back, if he can. If not, Ronald's gonna have to compete, or else has to find a new partner of his choosing. So hopefully he can find it. They're gonna have of course an Armageddon, which by the way is a SmackDown pay-per-view exclusive pay-per-view. I guess you can say not really pay-per-view. It's mostly a live event. Really, to be honest, it's more like an event than a pay-per-view. Because I guess nowadays. But yeah, that's kind of saddening to hear. But Deadpool thanks to the numbers game, Deadpool and Cable get the 2-0 win, and let's just move on to the next match. Come on, man. Why does Mugen do this to me? But Deadpool and Cable are definitely are indeed one of the best tag teams right now, but it's just the numbers game catching up to Donald here, and he's without Colonel Sanders, it's just been kind of a struggle for Donald. I was expecting Colonel Sanders to be back, but to beat up the KFC Clowns, but I was wrong about it. I guess the game crashed, and apparently it caused Colonel Sanders to be out with an injury, which is I guess it was laid out. Well, handicap, let's see what they can do, and yeah, he did no chance in hell. No, sorry, Vince McMahon, but no chance in hell. 2-0 goes to Deadpool and Cable. Deadpool's and Cable. This should be Deadpool. They're pulling Cable on this team is the reason why they're number one. They are definitely the best team, best doubles team right now. I think they might go for those tag team belts at some point. You know the Crusader Tag Team Championship belts. I could see them as a future tag team championship team. Because they've been on SmackDown for a very long time since Neo was here. If you remember Neo Mega Man, he was here. He was here on this show, and before it was created. But they were one of the best teams right now on the Blue brand. But it makes sense to see what they can. I mean, I can see that. I can see that happening with those guys becoming the next tag championship team. So maybe we'll see them for tag team gold in the future. Because Lawrence and Luigi are looking for some opponents. So maybe it makes sense to maybe you can build that rivalry. Who's gonna stop Deadpool and Cable? Unless somehow Armageddon can get. Oh, like I said, so that's gonna bring Armageddon to the table. I think we're gonna see that rematch. Hopefully we'll see Kurosawa's back in the fighting fit. But unless Ronald can bring a partner of his choosing, hopefully we can have some new dynamic offense. Maybe we'll see it happening. But if not, it's gonna be the same thing over and over in Armageddon, which is gonna be the next pay-per-view for SmackDown. Other than that, I'm actually pretty impressed with the results. So, but Deadpool and Cable are indeed one of the best doubles teams right now we have on SmackDown. And actually, they'll be eligible. As I also will be eligible. I need to find a team that will help against Raw's team, because AB, and you guys probably know about the Mugen Draft coming soon. I do also need to bring some guys to Raw. So maybe Deadpool and Cable can invade Raw, and maybe we'll get some more chances. We actually have a battle against them. So we'll see. We'll have to figure that out. And hopefully we get to Armageddon and see who will be the partner of Ronald's choosing. And we'll get to our big time match. Actually, I think this is our only doubles match of the evening. Yeah, I think that is. And we're gonna approach halfway to the show. Well, not bad at all. But we do have the triple threat match coming up next, so we'll probably take a break here. And we'll see how this unfolds. I'm still kind of pissed off a little bit on that, but I'm gonna keep my composure, keep my progression, keep things professional, I should say, as we'll approach ourselves into our triple threat match for the GPX Women's Championship. As the Grand Prix Women's title on the line for this will be our second title match coming up, our second title defense of the night. Set 2 of 4 titles on the line too, so we'll see Dank Destiny's Bowsette, we'll see Blue Mary, one of my favorites, Blue Mary, and the Bounty Hunters Leanne Neville, battle of all 3 of the Grand Prix division. So we'll see what these ladies can bring to the table in triple threat style. Will they topple down the biggest meme on SmackDown? We'll figure things out. As you can see, Bowsette looking ready as she poses with her new women's championship, which looks pretty fantastic on her, in my opinion. But can Bowsette just dominate and hopefully retain her women's title? We're gonna figure things out. SmackDown continues, guys. It's up next. Alright, it's that time again, and, well, we got some action. Triple threat style is underway. It's a triple threat match for the Grand Prix Women's Championship is on the line. It's gonna be, well, we're about to see some beautiful ladies in the ring here. But Blue Mary, Leanne Neville, part of the Bounty Hunters, Bowsette, part of Dank Destiny, the champ herself, defending against both Leanne Neville and Blue Mary. And we talk about a match that these three ladies have brought to the table. This is probably the best we have in the Grand Prix division. There's still a lot of contenders right now who are looking forward to it, but Leanne and Blue Mary have had their skirmish, so that they're going to meet at Armageddon, hopefully. But Bowsette, in this case, can just sit here and relax and try to make sure those ladies can compete for Bowsette's title. But she's more of a bigger threat than anything else, so hopefully Leanne and Mary can bring to the table. But shout out to Mary too, and she's looking fantastic. But however, Leanne's has been quite smitten with one of our colleagues, with Mr. R. Yes, known as Randy, who's been doing pretty much almost been the interviewer for these episodes, but also been like behind the scenes and stuff, and mostly interviewing some of the people in the back. But I guess has looks like Randy showing his affection towards Leanne as well. But as far as the Bounty Hunters in this case, we'll see how that folds up. But Bowsette, meanwhile, she's a mean big girl. She's been a dominant champion. Of course, the one who pinned Mary in that match, and actually got a big win for herself. So I got a lot of respect for Bowsette, actually, for being a part of Dank Destiny. But can the biggest me on SmackDown do what she does best and topple down Mary and Leanne? But it could be interesting. It could be an interesting matchup for both ladies, or all three ladies here in the ring. So we're bound to see it. I think we're all going to see some, and the words of AB, see some puppies in here. But all three women here on SmackDown are looking gorgeous tonight. It's a gamble to take, but can the biggest me on SmackDown do what she does best? We'll see how it plays out. Good luck to all three.
Are you ready?
Ooh, we have the maximum look. Okay, we're going blue. Going full blue and white here tonight. But this is what they gotta do right now. Just try to topple down the champion and get rid of Bowsette. This is what you shouldn't do right now. According to you try to somehow just keep the pressure up and take down Bowsette. But there it is. Ooh, nice catch. Ooh, nice grab. If you can just sit and and now for the dash attack coming in by Mary. Going for that flash kick. He gets caught. And the flamethrowers. The embers come up in handy. And there's a meme Ember. Ember attack is showing the flames, and that's why Bowsette's one of the biggest memes on SmackDown. And now it's from the biggest meme to champion. As we get ready for round 2 starts off. The Ember throws, and now Bowsette trying to rely on momentum here. This catch, ooh, caught him in the strength of Mary, but a flamethrower by Bowsette. The champ trying to just show her dominant ways. And there goes Leanne. A nice catch. Ooh! It's a big submission hold, showing that Team Straight Edge look into a big blue rose slam, and Mary trying to build momentum. She's a former champion. Oh, but no, gets caught in those embers into a hammer shot right to the knee. That's gonna do some damage on Mary's knee there. Ugh. Me, Peach. No, that's Bowsette to you, good sir. But the champion showing what she does best. I mean, a good effort though by Mary, but that was a good ultimate we saw too. Very impressive. Most impressive indeed. I'm pretty impressed with the results so far. But yeah, the first of the triple threat match underway. But how about the offense that Mary provided? That was pretty impressive. So we'll see how that plays out, and as we approach ourselves into another action-packed installment for both sides. And how about the offense delivered? Because Bowsette, Lee, and Neville, Blue Mary showing what they do, but it's just again, this Bowsette's strong offense and showing what Destiny is just proven to be the next champion. Which I'm sure that Princess Takiyasu and Vampirella have been all been hyped up and ready for this. Hope to try to provide some help here, but in the end, it definitely worked out for them in their favor. But we'll see how it happens here as we'll get to it. We'll see if this two of them say the same thing here. We'll head right back into it but meanwhile, Bowsette and Blue Mary and Leanne trying to do what they do best, but see, we try this again. Bowsette, those are teams that looks like they're not switching sides here, but it looks like Bowsette's gonna just keep up the momentum here. Yeah, it looks like her dog trying to wish her best of luck here. Mary had a good opening here too. So all you have to do is gotta ground the champion, but just stay up on her, and there it is. Get some big holds and some bone crunchings, and again. Ever attacks by Bowsette. That was just showing why she's dominant. The thickness of Bowsette. Good leap over. Oh, nice move. Oh! Big jumping German suplex. And the champ in the ropes right now, but a flamethrower providing some good damage. And there goes Leanne. Now the spamminess continues here. Mary has pretty much learned her lesson. It looks like it's so close for round one though. But those Ember attacks coming in handy, and again the hammer right to the knee. Instead of taking an arrow to the knee, just took a ooh, nice move there. Nice double flash kick to start off round two. And a flamethrower again says Bowsette. Looks like Jones having some good strategies here in this matchup. This might be a really good tile defense here. Very quick and easy here. And again, let's go for a slide kick. Nobody home there. Good defense by. And now as we're down to Blue Mary and Bowsette here. Looks like Leon Neville eliminated in this matchup. And an Ember attack for the win again. As it looks like Mary with Leanne taking out and Mary just taking the fall here 2-0. Close call, but no cigar. That's gonna hurt for Miss Mary, but you gotta admit the toughness in the offense from both teams. But they tried the best. They did the best they could, but it wasn't enough. Not enough, says Bowsette. But we'll see. But yeah, definitely there's an interesting tile defense. A good effort though, very quick and easy. As St. Destiny's Bowsette retains her GPX Women's title, but a good effort by Mary and Leanne. We saw some good spots there from Mary too. So yeah, I can't argue with that really, but that sucks. Sucks that Mary and Leanne are trying to work together here, trying to take out the champion, but it didn't matter enough. But Mary was smart enough indeed actually to know and learn from her mistakes after being blasted flawlessly, but definitely show why she's still tough out there, and looks forward to hoping at a rematch. But Armageddon, we've seen Blue Mary and Leanne Neville have their skirmish and have their matchup. So we'll see how that goes out. And then those two will meet up in a street fight as well, as Leanne and Mary will have those other differences against each other after their skirmish, and they're trying to feud with them. But it was very very quick and easy triple threat match, as we will definitely fade over here. And we'll see. Speaking of street fighting, we'll see those two. One of the biggest rivalries we have on SmackDown recently is Bowser and King K. Rool, or KK Rool. They meet in the street fight match tonight, and it's approaching results coming up a little bit later on. But these two beasts are going to go at each other's throats. We'll have the full discussion of this whole rivalry after this, as SmackDown continues on next. the moment we've all been waiting for. One of the biggest matches of the card. And I can say this. Safe to say. Give me a second to drink some water here. Indeed, Miguel. Indeed, the battle of Kings of Kings, best of 5 falls. Well, not only this has been a heated rivalry ever since Rivals Clash. So I'll probably tell you the story about this one. Well, let's just say Bowser was all focused. King K. Rool attacked him from behind, and King K. Rool and Bowser just had a bit of personal differences inside. King K. Rool's attitude he's been like the hottest guy being signed to SmackDown. But of course you can blame me. I guess you can blame me for being a little bit greedy, because I do want to see some power on the roster. So King K. Rool, meanwhile, he's been having a fit lately ever since he lost the Rivals Clash, and after Bowser spoiled him and upsetted King K. Rool, and this where they had their feud. It had all began since Rivals Clash. Bowser and King K. Rool destroyed each other, almost tore a wall down, which these beasts have been going at each other's throats for a long time. So it's been a few matches since December. But ever since then, these two have been feuding and beating the crap out of each other. Bowser actually almost permanently injured King K. Rool's jaw, which we heard that was actually it was one like a small little fracture in his jaw. So I'm sure after the season he'll have surgery. So it's a damn shame. But of course, these two have been feuding ever since. And then King K. Rool also attacked Bowser's back and shell, almost cracked his shell. So I'm sure that both of them have to require some surgery after the season. Hope we get some repairs. But in the meantime, these two have, ever since they fought, these two have beat the living hell out of each other. Ever since then, it's been hell. And Bowser, especially Bowser, has been trying to focus on himself and focus on becoming the next region champion. I think that's what Bowser was, because he was a sole survivor for Rivals Clash. That's where that match started, and thanks to Bowser, he basically saved our jobs and helped out. He became our team captain for Team SmackDown, which I'm sure that drove Viper out of business. Which, thank goodness for that. But with all the respect, but King K. Rool's been very impressive. He had a tremendous debut, regardless of his loss. So it's been a heated rivalry ever since these two kings respectively. But now we're going to be heading to it in a street fight. We're heading to the back of the bus here at some point in the Arachne stage, because that's where mostly in the storage room where these two are going to beat the shit out of each other. And I can guarantee that Bowser will be on top. But this is best 3 out of 5, so we're bound to see this will be a long-waited street fight between these two. It's probably one of the biggest matches of the card here, but I'm hyping these as much as I can. But anyhow, we gotta get this stuff going. But let's just say that these two want to beat the hell out of each other, and they're gonna settle right here in a street fight. And I think fans will be bound to see what's happening between these two. I know for a fact that these gentlemen are gonna just beat the shit out of each other. I think I want to see it personally. See, this is a dream match between both guys, and a rematch, like Azure said, from Rivals Clash, and I agree with that buddy. As King K. Rool to a good start for round 1, we will see as you see a pump-up shotgun. But Bowser, the experienced guy, who's a former World Heavyweight Champion. Back in the old days of Raw, reminding me how much AB liked this guy, loved Bowser on the Raw, but now here on SmackDown, turn the tides of Bowser has really been helpful enough for the show. Fireballs coming up, and King K. Rool trying to guard his grill. Bowser trying to rely on the projectiles and fireballs. Flamethrower from Bowser, trying to rip the scales off. We also saw those two rip each other's scales apart. So this rivalry has been personal between both Bowser and King K. Rool. I guess King K. Rool showing some jealousy and hate and anger, showing the rage from Rool. Bowser with the flamethrower combination coming up, and it's like nice combination, shell shock combination. Into the flamethrower, burning away on Rool. Now teach him a lesson to join that crusade crap. And seriously, that invasion sucked ass, by the way. I hated it so much though when that whole storyline was there. But here comes round 2. Bowser with a nice roll there, showing the quickness of Bowser. Forgot his size. And now the spam game continues for the mind games for Bowser continues, just trying to burn away and literally burn on King K. Rool. So, I mean, we saw a lot of fire in the ring for sure. And now using that belly to block. Good defense by Bowser. Nice body slam there. Nice punch, and again the big body into a shotgun press. And again, Bowser and King K. Rool. Nice dodge there by Rool, and it gets caught. Big slam right into the wall. That's gotta hurt. Face first off the wall. Rool trying to block with his belly, but he can't. Good defense there. Good try by Rool, but Bowser's got the upper hand here to end this first set in this street fight. It's got some slashes. King trying to build momentum for himself too, but and now again the spammy game continues. Now the spike ball, the knockout blow, the belly press. Oh man, big time earthquake, and it's so close, and King K. Rool bounces back. Whoa. KK Rool with a strong commanding round 2, and we go to round 3 in the street fight, which makes perfect sense. It tells a good story for sure. Bowser the flamethrower combination. Doing some good solid damage on the trying to burn the scales of Rool. Nice heavy slash. And again, Bowser. Nice spin move. Good belly counter there. Using that belly drum as a weapon here. Using his own belly as a weapon. That's how big and fat this sumbitch is. My goodness. Oh! Shell Shock DDT connecting! There's a Shell Shocker. The Shell Shock DDT for the win. Bowser survives for the first fall. Gets the first fall in this street fight. 2-1. What a shocker. And what a Shell Shocker, no pun intended. But what a shot though. This is what a big time Shell Shocker DDT combination. Absolutely unbelievable stuff here. But it's solid 2-1 finish. That's our second round 3 of the evening. And this show's already halfway through now. Big time forward smash indeed. Yeah, that's a forward smash. Bowser's showing why he's still the classic, but they're not done yet, guys. We still got a few more coming up. As we'll definitely win Bowser getting the first fall in a street fight, and it just shows why he's a dominant guy. He's looking forward to becoming the next. It's a good fact because he is a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion. He might be able to become the next Mugen champion. That's Bowser's main focus, like I talked about earlier. That Bowser might be in the next contender for the championship for the Mugen title against Ash Crimson. And then they'll meet at Armageddon after this match, after hopefully heading towards Sunday at Armageddon. Former world, he might be able. Honestly, he might be able to become a Grand Slam world champion if he does win that Mugen title into Sunday. Hopefully, he can survive against King K. Rool and finish up this rivalry once and for all. Hopefully, Bowser can have a shot, but unless King K. Rool can make a comeback here. Like how Bowser did against him, maybe we'll see how that goes. But so far the street fight's been brutal. These two have been beating the living hell out of each other ever since. But now they're gonna do it. This has been a fight, a big time fight indeed. Bowser's not giving King K. Rool. Bowser's not giving King K. Rool to get in his dragon. What? King K. Rool does. His defense is not gonna help him. This counter attack. It's not really a contender's match, but Bowser's already granted a contendership shot. He was the sole survivor for Rivals Clash. By the way, shout out to the pay-per-view, by the way. Go check it out. If you guys have missed that pay-per-view, go check it out. It was a really good pay-per-view. Definitely I do recommend go checking it out. If you guys have not seen that show one bit. But anyways. Well, let's see. Bowser wins first fall. He did win that first fall. He did. Bowser has a heart has to do beat King K. Rool. Yeah, that's saying the obvious there. Versus King K. Rool to earn it. Certainly he did. He's still face off once more. Heading back to that room again. I mean, false count. It's also false count anywhere too. So see, they're still going to be locked in this storage room. Shades of course, the debris all spread around here. The final battle between these two beasts. I mean, King K. Rool's more of a crocodile or alligator, not really a dragon, to be honest. That was kind of more like a dragon with shooting fire, to be honest. So, just for record, King K. Rool's more of a Donkey Kong Country villain. I wouldn't consider King K. Rool as a dragon, by the way. He's more like a crocodile. That explains the critters in Donkey Kong Country if you play those games. So I love the DK Country series, by the way. Ooh! This is the second fall, by the way. Both sides looking pretty interesting. These two finally get their hits. Oh! There's that big time slam. Lifting 225 pounds of Bowser. Ooh. Shell shot DDT, but a kick out. Close call for both sides here. But a shotgun right to the face. And a spike ball. Oh man! Spike ball right on the face of Bowser. That's gonna hurt. Jesus. Yo, Bowser going for the Bowser bomb. Nice move to start first blood, but nobody home there. King K. Rool immediately just popped the shoulder out. Nice dodge there. Go for that nice little Z grab. Bowser again. Showing the flames and trying to play some defense. And now King K. Rool trying to get the upper hand here. But then, and again, oh, there's a slam. Lifting the shoulders of the former world champion. Slash good counter, using that belly to counter him. And again, Bowser doing what he does, trying to do everything he can, trying to spam as much as possible, use those fireballs. But King K. Rool is being smart, trying to guard his grill. And it looks like Rool has an opening here. He uses belly to counter. Oh, he's gonna crown it as a distraction, as a weapon. Very legal here. Oh, there's a shell shot DDT. Flamethrower coming up in handy. But no. King K. Rool says I'm not going to do it that easily. But no. Gets caught in those spikes. That would hurt him. But there's a grab right on the steel structure. Back first off the structure. And here we go again. Another round 3. That's 3 now. Flamethrower by Bowser. We're getting so close to the wire here. Another round 3 coming up. Bowser trying to provide all the stops here. You can see King K. Rool trying to force the inevitable match 4. Again, flamethrower, super flamethrower by Bowser. Right now, Bowser's strong lead. Going for that nice forward A smash combination. That big time slash into a Bowser bomb, but it gets caught. Great counter by King K. Rool. And now, big time Megaton slam, and again, but no, gets caught into a shell shock DDT. Wow. And Bowser escapes it again. Gets a second fall 2-1. Very well played by the former world champion. Great job by both, and this is getting good, folks. That street fight, I'm telling you, means money in business right now for SmackDown. What a show! What a shot there by Bowser. The shell shock DDT coming in handy, and gets in the second fall. What a show so far! If you guys are already hyped up and ready to go, I'm already getting a little bit warmed up now. Hit that like button if you guys are ready to continue moving forward here. But King K. Rool down and out. Very impressive results by Bowser, showing why he wants that title shot. But he definitely going to have to earn it first. Take care of King K. Rool first and survive. Head to Armageddon and become the next champion. Whew. Well, that was something, man. Holy crapola. I'll tell you what, SmackDown's looking really good, man. Unbelievable stuff from the former world champion. I mean, King K. Rool is a tough opponent. The Battle of the Kings, man. These kings, respectively, they got a lot of momentum, but the Bowser building a lot of momentum now. He needs one more shot, and hopefully he can finally be done with this rivalry and be done. Hopefully, move forward to Armageddon as a future contender, as a future Mugen champion, or maybe a future Grand Slam world champion. He competed in ECW for on the very best from ECW with EXE and which I believe Charizard and competed with other guys too in that squared circle. He competed on Raw to win the world, to become one of the longest reigning champions over there, and now he might become the first SmackDown. He might be able to become the next Mugen champion and once he hits Armageddon. But that's all. It's hopefully good to see what happens. But King K. Rool pulling wide. He's not giving up though. And King K. Rool's still standing, as we'll see Bowser and King K. Rool have their one more go, I should say. But by some initiation by King K. Rool, but K. Rool and K. Rool. Hero takes round 1 up to by Bowser. He did force the 3. That's 3 round 3s now. So that's 3 round 3s, guys. For sure. You'd love to see it though. You'd love to see the round 3s. I know fans have been waiting for it. So this is something match you definitely need to look forward to and enjoy. But big time counter by Bowser. It was definitely a great counter. And you saw back first. Off that steel structure, that was definitely something that was more violent around the top than the back. Though that's gonna hurt for probably. That's gonna be an ice pack, maybe a couple ice packs for King K. Rool. These two are gonna go at each other once again here. I know for a fact that these two are still wanting to bring it. Bowser's just still standing tall. Bowser having all kinds of fun tonight in this street fight. But this isn't easy for the former champion. King K. Rool also trying to become the next, become the future of SmackDown. That's probably his motive, his MO right now. But King K. Rool not taking. We saw some spikes and Bowser busted wide open though. Bowser did lose some blood here, and King K. Rool going full beast mode here. Who could blame King K. Rool after he just got shattered? For that shows on DDT, taking 2 falls, trying to make a comeback here, and a flawless run by KK Rool. Dude,
Well done!
that is just unbelievable dominance. And King K. Rool waking up with a cup of coffee. He's pissed. Now you've done pissed off King K. Rool. Very impressive though. I mean, this is the guy also who defeated 4 SmackDown guys. They just got deleted by the former world champ Bowser. Nice belly drum counter, and nice reversal into a Bowser bomb, backwards too. That's actually nice. And now nice wall grab, flamethrower combination coming up. This could be an interesting wake up call for KK Rool. There's a slash, nice dodge, shell shock DDT, but a kick. But not yet, it's just King K. Rool. And again, big rapid spin. And Bowser with a big Bowser bomb, lifting for the 400+ pound King K. Rool. And now we go to our 4th round 3. And again, Bowser bomb, doing some damage. Dude, this has been an unbelievable match in this street fight. These two obviously showing what they do best. Telling a big-time story here, but again, King K. Rool. There's that big Megaton Slam. I have to call that move the Megaton Slam. And again, Bowser right again, backwards into the structure. So close for both sides here. And again, the spammy games of fireballs coming up. Right now, Bowser just doing what he can. There's a slam, and again the combo's coming up. Oh, gets caught. Reversal, good counter. And again, another Bowser bomb. Nice reversal by King K. Rool. And now, there's a wall grip right in the back first into the steel structure. Bowser with a big time win, and he does. Bowser says he's heading to Armageddon. And that completes that street fight, and Bowser finally just deleting King K. Rool from existence and puts an end and ends the season with a strong street fight victory. A final score, a combined total of 6-3. And that means 2-1. That means 2-1, so just multiply the two ones by 3. That's 6-3. Unbelievable action for SmackDown, and what a banger. Bowser and King K. Rool put up a show. I mean, and Bowser successfully gets the win, and he becomes your official number 1 contender for the SmackDown Mugen Championship. So I'm sure Ashton is going to look on too, and hopefully look forward to defend his title at Armageddon. But yeah, you taking on the 325-pound Bowser, who looks forward, hopefully try to become the next champion, become a Grand Slam champion in Mugen history, a Grand Slam World Heavyweight Champion, winning he first got to win the ECW World Heavyweight title for Raw, and now become the SmackDown Mugen Championship possibly, and heading towards Sunday's Armageddon pay-per-view. But no doubt about it, Bowser and King K. Rool put up a great fight. You gotta give credit to King K. Rool, part of that Crusade crap. But the Crusade still in the spirits of King K. Rool. It looks like to me he might take over as leader of the bunch, but I highly doubt it. But seeing Bowser finally dethrone King K. Rool, Bowser proving he's still the king of SmackDown. And definitely the best match of the year, Miguel, no doubt about it. In my opinion, probably the best rivalry, the best feud for our show for SmackDown. And this is why these two beat the hell out of each other. But King K. Rool taking the beating of a lifetime, and Bowser getting cooked. And I can see right here, Bowser, and here's King K. Rool getting cooked and crisp, and Bowser showing why he is more superior than to his Donkey Kong Country rival within King K. Rool. What a show! What a show! What a fantastic match! And these two prove why they are the best. Best of what they do. But Bowser, big congrats to him. I'll give him my blessing. He deserves that contendership role. He is a sole survivor, like I said before. Bowser was a sole survivor for Rivals Clash and saved my job. It saved everybody's jobs here on SmackDown. So we gotta give credit to Bowser for what he did, and pretty much all the way from Rivals Clash to here. What hell of a storyline for these two. And I'm sure these two they're probably the best match of the year. This is no doubt about it, Miguel. This is the best match of the year, Canada. You took words out of my mouth, but it is the best match of the year, in my opinion. Best match of 2020 or 2022. But even though the season's already over with, but as we approach it into our final spots here in the matchup in this set. But yeah, I'm very impressed with Bowser, and it shows why that he's been fantastic for SmackDown, and I look forward to see. Hopefully, if you also saw the Mugen Draft results, that I also signed a few others in. As you can see in this spot here, these are mostly some of the guys are moving forward to SmackDown for next season, like Kasumi Toto, Norris Luigi, Bowser, Blue Mary, of course, still exclusive to SmackDown. So I'm pretty excited to see how that goes. PL, of course, staying on SmackDown. I want to showcase this real quick too, actually, so some guys will be safe in the draft, heading towards it. I'm sure the locker room will be very impressed with Bowser's results, and he'll get a title shot. And you see Bowser, as you still see the new Toho team look forward to see him in Season 3, and Bowser potentially become the next future world champion and the women's champ still here on SmackDown for 2022. So for season 3, as you can see, some of the guys the guys and gals are going to be featured on this. As you can see, as we've also been trying to load them up a little bit. But as you can see, yep, looking forward to see these fantastic superstars head to season 3, which has been a fantastic approach. So I'm excited to see them welcome back into SmackDown the Crusader Tag Team Champions, Martin, Naruto, and Luigi. They're having a ball. So maybe we'll see some future tag teams face those champions. Now that the Crusader Tag Team belts are exclusive to SmackDown, which is, I'm happy to see them finally capture those tag titles from Viper. Good riddance to that harlot who was trying to take my job. Who was responsible for that whole invasion crap? Oh God, I hate that storyline. But we're here now. We're ready to start things off here. As we'll gonna calm down here a little bit. We do have a Cruiserweight title match. Remember Kain Blade who won that contendership earlier in the show. So now we're gonna see him in action a little bit more. And we hope we can try to dethrone Kiba Inuzuka. This new upcoming challenger is not finished yet. We'll see him in action a little bit. The Cruiserweight title is on the line. Will we see Kain Blade be making a very good debut? He showcased the Fatal 4, but not only this, but can he complete his debut as a Cruiserweight champion? We're gonna figure things out here. Has 190 pounder looking forward to defeat Kiba in this matchup here tonight. Stay tuned. SmackDown continues on next. And still to come, the Mugen title hangs the balance. Cloud and Ash Crimson will face off, and Immortal will face Bowser, and will meet Bowser at Armageddon, as we heard that big time result after Bowser destroying King K. Rool in that street fight. But again, showing respect to King K. Rool for putting up a great fight against the former world champion. Maybe we'll see those two meet again at some point in the future, but the season 2, it's probably too little too late. See, season 2 is heading to it's coming to a close. But we'll see how that goes out as SmackDown continues moving forward. As we get to our Cruiserweight title match, and we have a 4v4 and the Mugen titles on the line just like that. Stay tuned, guys. You better not miss anything else, because 3 matches left for the season, and then we're going to head to the draft, heading towards Friday for SmackDown. Boy, oh boy, can't wait for that. Stay tuned, everybody.
You and I go hard at each other like we're going to war. You and I go rough, we keep throwing things and slamming the doors. You and I get so damn dysfunctional, we start keeping score. You and I get sick, yeah, I know that we can't do this no more. Yeah. But baby, there you go again, making me love you. Yeah, I stopped using my head, let it all go. Got you stuck on my body like a tattoo. And now I'm feeling stupid, falling back to you. So I cross my heart and I hope to die, that I'll only stay with you one more night. And I know I said it a million times, but I'll only stay with you one more night. Try to tell you no, but my body keeps on telling you yes. Try to tell you stop, but your lipstick got me so out of breath. I'll be waking up in the morning, probably hating myself. And I'll be waking up feeling satisfied but guilty as hell. Yeah. But baby, there you go again, making me love you. Yeah, I stopped using my head, let it all go. Got you stuck on my body like a tattoo, yeah. And now I'm feeling stupid, falling back to you. So I cross my heart and I hope to die, that I'll only stay with you one more night. And I know I stuck on my body like a tattoo. Yeah, 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 yeah. So cross my heart and I hope to die that I'll only stay with you one more night. And I know I said it a million times, but I'll only stay with you one more night. Yeah, baby, give me one more. So cross my heart and I hope to die that I'll only stay with you one more night. And I know I said it a million times, but I'll only stay with you one more night. I don't know, whatever.
Alright. Mugen SmackDown's back, everybody, and we're bound to see action here, and we saw one of the most interesting rivalries we'd seen so far in recent memory, and now we definitely bring you the Cruiserweight title on the line. This will be our third title on the line. This is our third title match for tonight, and we do have the Mugen title hanging in the balance. But meanwhile, if you guys remember early in the show, of course, Kain Blade, of course, had wasted little time and had taken out Little Mac. But of course, since also we had waited till Marvin the Martian and Kirito had their tremendous matchup, of course. But how about this? I mean, of course, Kain Blade was unstoppable earlier on. He showed why he wants to make a statement here on SmackDown. But now he can actually become the next Cruiserweight champion after a tremendous, shocker in this set. But earlier on in the Fatal 4 match, Kain Blade deserved to become the next contender. He deserved it right there and then and there. We'll see what the Cruiser title hangs the balance. But Inuzuka has one that also regained back his Cruiserweight gold, thanks to the help of Naruto and Shino, who definitely helped out for the beginning. Of course, Kiba winning the title back on SmackDown. Great matchup indeed for both, and we're gonna see what happens as Kain and Kiba face off. Want to be one epic showdown between both masters of the Getsuga, of course from the Akamaru clan. Sorry, for the Inuzuka clan. But we'll see Kain Blade's momentum shut down, and we'll see his burning flames. To me, it looks like a lot of people say it's already been overpowered. I believe it though. We'll see how this match unfolds as they head back to ringside in Long Island, New York. A lot of fans, of course. So not only a few fans tonight, but of course, that brings to the table. Will we see the next Cruiserweight champion crowned, or will we see Kiba still retain his Cruiserweight championship though? Kain Blade's unstoppable. Both guys ready? Here we go. Cruiserweight gold up on the line. Two epic cruiserweights. Guys, Kain Blade very strong cruiserweight lately. Nice flaming uppercut to start off second chance. Kiba, Kain Blade. Ooh, going for the Getsuga. Miss. Good dodge by using the magic power here. Ooh, and there's a fang over fang. Using that Getsuga combination. And now the potions come up in handy. They're using the magic power to come in handy. And that's what that gives this Kain Blade the juice here. And now go for that infernal fire blast. And now Kiba using speed quickness here, champion. Got some net here. Nice kick. And now for the Wolfang of our Fang. That basically won the Cruiserweight gold away from PL. Really helped him out for sure. Now Kain Blade with a big sporty kick. And now again. And then there's the flames. The Flame NATO. Flames surround the ring once again. And now Twin Wolfang of our Fang by Kiba. Big slashes by Blade. And now. And the big flames again. The Flame NATO coming up. Doing some good damage. But a near fall, says Kiba. Kiba not giving up just easily. But again, Kiba taking a fall. The big fire uppercuts. Akamaru trying to rely on some defense. Nope, not enough there. Also should have fed your dog, Kiba. But anyways, round 1, we're going to Kain Blade. Now let's see what happens in round 2. Some big tosses here. Very slow and steady by Kain Blade, showing that strategy. I like the strategy by Kain Blade here, showing that slow and steady offense. Kiba trying to rely on specials was way too early here. And now Akamaru trying to provide the distraction. And now the magic power coming up. Akamaru now being fed with those pills. That could probably give an attack step boost by Kiba. And again, Fang, no block, good. Oh, and there's a this time with Vitamized Wolf Fang over Fang. But not enough, says just Kain Blade. Okay, but again, Kiba trying to charge up here. Going for the Wolf Fang, but it was countered by Kain Blade again. Great defense by Kain Blade. Good defense spread around. Some big kicks, slow and steady wins the race. You know, the old saying goes like that. But yo, that's some combinations there. Kiba again. Fanger, some big time corkscrew opportunities. Deals with master the Kitsuga. Go for the Fanger Fang. Nobody home. Good toss. And it Kain Blade some good combos here. So close and so yet so far. Akamaru trying to distract up, trying to strike the blade. Nice paper bomb into a Fang over Fang, but a kick out. Kain Blade trying to provide some momentum here. Kiba trying to force a round 3. He needs that. Needs one more push. Big fire uppercut. And for the twin Fang over Fang. Execute strongly. As Kiba, as the Cruiserweight champ, tries to force a 3, and he does. Well played by the Cruiserweight champion. And now I push to round 3. And now I'm using Akamaru as a weapon here. Transform into some big time multiple kunai attacks. A noble effort by Kain Blade here tonight, but the magic power come in handy. Showing the heart of our Cruiserweight champion here tonight. Twin Fang of our Fang by Kiba. Showing that Man Beast clone attacks. And again, Kiba doing a great job just isolating poor Kain Blade. Big toss there by Blade. And now Blade trying to build some momentum here. Gets him a combo, doing some good damage. Good dodge by Kain Blade again. Battle, this is all for the Cruiserweight gold, guys. And now suddenly Akamaru is with a distraction. Doing some good damage here. It's all down to the wire, down to Kima's last stand here. And now Kima trying to do act of desperation into the Flame NATO. But will it work? Doing some good damage, but no Kiba at the last second. And there's a twin Fang over Fang, and that will do it. A noble effort by Kain Blade, but unfortunately Kiba just unbelievable. The heart of a Cruiserweight champion. Showing why he's a 3-time Cruiserweight champ, and he does retain his beloved Cruiserweight gold 2-1. That was unbelievable. Another big upset here, but honestly, Kiba deserves that win. But Kain Blade should have won that match, though, in my opinion. But a strong victory as Kiba survives another title defense. And so far, we've seen Kiba, Bowsette, and Sonic all defend their championships here tonight. But definitely, Kain Blade definitely showed one hell of a debut in that Fatal 4 match earlier on the show. But seeing how Kain can just go to work and show why he's also has a heart of a lion. But these two guys show what they do best, man. Another big round 3, by the way. And yes, he does force round 3. No doubt about it. You got your bottom dollar. He definitely survived one hell of a punishment. Both guys just beat the living hell out of each other, but But on top, the champion survives and showing that experience as a champion of a guy who is a current 3-time Cruiserweight champion. So show him what he does best. But Kiba, man, you don't want to. That's why he's a power. He's from the Inazuka clan and the Cruiserweight champion. So I'm sure Kiba will look forward to hopefully defending against Kain Blade once again. A tremendous, no shame losing tonight, man. I mean, Kain Blade, no shame losing tonight. That was flat out unbelievable. I love the sound. Love to see it. See both another round 3 performance by Ki and KB. You know, but I'm sure KB will have a chance. We'll have a better chance next time. Possibly for season 3, we maybe open the show for season 3 in a few months. But I want to make sure we're ready to go because we do have that. Also, as you can see, like I said, there's some spaces, open spaces for that's why we're gonna bring some invitational superstars from Raw and ECW. They'll be showing their faces here on SmackDown for the next night for the night of the draft when it's our turn to show home court advantage. So we'll probably be back here on a Friday for SmackDown, on a Friday, to be exact. Well, I mean, this was a crazy set to open up to hopefully get some good matches flowing up. But man, what a show! I mean, for Kiba and Kain Blade for just showing what they do best, man. This has been fucking awesome. I'm all pumped up and ready, man. I mean, we do have some. I mean, this show's been fantastic as of late. I cannot wait for we'll see how season 3. This is where season 2 finale is also. We do need some round 3s in the beginning, but dude, I'm all excited, man. That's what it's all about. But Kiba, great job out there. Kain Blade, great job out there. Proud of both of them. No shame losing tonight, Kain Blade. You put up a great performance, but especially that Fatal 4-Way opener, not bad at all. Hopefully, this just shows proof right here that Kain Blade can be a singles combatant and he can work well. So there you go. You can show this to TK and Neo of all things, and even AB. But showing why we're still here on SmackDown. This is what the Cruiser Division's all about on SmackDown, exclusively right here. So the Cruiserweights are all fun to watch, and that's what shows all the action, all the high flying action. We saw a lot of high flying from the top, and Kiba was all over the place, man. Akamaru was just a perfect set to have him as a distraction, and that's it. There you go. It's simple as that. Okay, wow, what a show. What a fucking show that was. But now we get to see what happens for Team Pyro and Samurai Showdown, a rematch from the Grand Prix tournament. I enjoyed it so much. Of course, we're gonna have to bring those two back again for 4v4. So, Team Pyro are the number 1 contenders for. Also, don't forget Team Pyro's Kain, Fire Brandon, and Fireman and Moku also want some shots for some titles. So, Kain, of course, especially wants to become the next Mugen champ himself too. Yeah, he does have that gold. He does have that number 1 contendership contract, so he can cash it at any time. Of course, the gold ticket holder he does hold that gold briefcase. Inside is a contract in that too. So I almost forgot about Kain, part of Team Pyro, which team I just made during that whole tournament fiasco. But in the meantime, yes, Kiba retains the title, takes a set 2-1. Exactly. But we're gonna hopefully head into 4v4, and we got our main event coming up. It's gonna be great opportunities for SmackDown and great opportunities for everybody else here in the Blue brand. We'll have more action on the way. SmackDown continues on. I'm sure Team Pyro and Samurai Showdown are gonna have a fantastic rematch from the tournament. So it's our final 4v4 match of the evening. I'm sure these two face up in the championship round. So we'll have more discussion of that when we come back. Well, guys, we're back, and safe to say it's going to be a great opportunity. This is our semi-main event of the evening. Well, if you guys remember that Grand Prix tournament that I did back in just like I guess the midpoint of the season, almost kind of like a playoff kind of like run, but Samurai Showdown, Team Pyro, just these two teams, man. This is definitely these two teams met in the finals. And here's a fun fact, actually. Kain, Firebrand, Fireman, Moku, just they all met in that tournament. This is like the last. It was like, oh, there's 7 teams. I'm like, oh, they need one more, and I forgot about it. So here's the thing I did. I had to bring like the Fire team. Just thought in my head, I'm like, oh, this is a good team, and surprisingly won the tournament after they were like the biggest upset. So they won that tournament, which is pretty cool. And they met in the finals on SmackDown, and they tore the house down. But Samurai Showdown were so close. You hope become the next contenders. Hopefully, they can try to knock down these guys, and it looks like it. Wow, Kiba's a beast, dude. Yeah, he really is. A 4.5-star match. That's really good. I like that rating. Very nice, very nice. But in the meantime, these two teams facing off, Samurai Showdown and Team Pyro. You know, we're gonna see a lot of swords. We're gonna see a lot of flames being consumed. We already saw flames from Kain Blade earlier in the match and early on the show. And just moments ago, when Kain Blade had a tremendous match against Kiba 1-on-1, but still, now we head over to our semi-main event, and we had that big time Mugen title match with Cloud, of all people, getting a title shot like that. But this is a land of opportunity. Ashton's looking for challengers, but Cloud will of course answer the call, and she wants a shot. After waiting for so long, and he also gets his opportunity for the Mugen title. And we're about to see some 4v4 action here for SmackDown to end the show. Well, mostly going to be one of them. There's some of it to end the show. Should be a pretty fun matchup for both. It's gonna be out of control. But Kain, we already know Kain is just an OP bastard too. But I think it's topple down Kain. Ukyo, very, very aggressive here. And also they're trying to show some revenge after losing the tournament. But Kain and Fire trying to do best too. Big fire, big time burning attack. And now Moku just being relentless right now. It's Team Pyro and Kain. Unstoppable force here. And now, oh, look at the cheap shot by Firebrand. That dude, man. Firebrand and Fireman and Firebrand have been rolling lately on SmackDown. Yeah, there are no more contenders as well too for the respectable championships. Still trying to roll and hopefully try to win some titles. So Moku, oh my goodness gracious me! Wow! Just shades that tournament, shades of the finals, and Firebrand just teasing. Getting a little bored. When they get bored, they get frustrated. A frustrated monster is not healthy. It's not healthy for anyone. Yeah, that's something to say as well. But I don't want that one, Kain. That's a mood. That's definitely a Kain mood right there. But of course, the mayor of Knoxville, showing what he does best. But he may be a mayor, but he's still the #1 contender for that Mugen title. Looks hopefully he can try to get a shot at that championship at some point. But Kain's been rolling lately, so we'll see how that plays out for Mugen SmackDown. On the hopefully that'll maybe lead to Armageddon. Because Kain is still another guy who's a top contender right now, who can potentially cash in his opportunity and get a shot for that Mugen Championship too. So maybe. Overall, not bad of a matchup. It's kind of like we already know who's going to win that match. Obviously, but Kain's powerful flames. He's getting a big time push. But Team Pyro takes the cake 2-0. Very quick little semi-main event for the evening, and there you go, just like that. It's just like what, under a minute and a half of that match. It was just like, okay. Alright, bro. That's it. That was it. But nevertheless, great match. So in this SC Team Pyro is looking better than ever. This might be a new team that could be unstoppable for 4v4. So honestly, out of all the things, like I said, I made this team into a tremendous. I made this creation of Team Pyro, and here they are now, just unloading on just talent like that. So, but they all have each of them have briefcases too, so they all have those contendership contracts, so they can cash it at any time, and any place. So Armageddon is heading towards into Sunday, but we'll see how that plays out. But if we do have our main event coming up, and that's gonna be Bowser. That's gonna be Cloud and Ash Crimson and Cloud Strife, Final Fantasy's Cloud, and King of Fighters Ash Crimson defending his championship against Cloud. And we'll have more of a story on those two after Ash trying to get trying to look for a challenger, but then Cloud came to the office and said, "Let's just see how this Buster Sword goes up your ass." I'm like, oh, that's a lot. It's a lot of fighting words from Final Fantasy VII's Cloud. Hopefully, we'll see some strife in that main event. So that's coming up next, guys. Stay tuned. It's just yeah. Oh my God! What if that's the Domination Destroyer Samurai Shodown wins the set 2-0? They were unstoppable, man. They were unstoppable. Kain, especially we got Kain, who's looking forward for revenge. Looking forward to hopefully try to do he's been like the workhorse. But we got two quick guys in Fireman and Firebrand. So they're also sending a message to the Tag Team Division too, and saying Moku could be the quiet house of the future of the Grand Prix Division too. So I have to probably discuss with those guys, because they all want title shots like that, and they did win the tournament. That's why they won the tournament in the first place. Like I said before, they won that Grand Prix tournament, and now here they are. All of them are number one contenders for each of their division. Kain for the world title, Moku for the Grand Prix Women's Championship. You got Firebrand and Fireman and Fireman. All looking forward to get some title shots. So they're hungry. They're all hungry challengers. They've been forged as a team, and look unstoppable. So momentum has definitely shifted for sure. And season 3 could be the best season yet, heading towards in the upcoming years, upcoming future, if they can survive the draft, that is. But in the meantime, so far, just utter destruction. That's what Kain brings to the table, to show them that, the chemical consumes all. Showing why that Kain is a beast. So he could be the wild card of that matchup for Armageddon. He could be one that he can cash in at any time right now. So to be on the lookout for that, be aware of all 4 of those competitors you saw right there. Kain, Fireman, Brandon, Moku. Team Pyro is sending a message to the entirety of the locker room right now. They all are hungry challengers too, and they are also contenders for some respectable championships too. And I'm sure, like most of our champions and some of the challengers are pretty excited. Even Bowser too. I'm sure even Bowser was looking on too. He's also been very impressed to see what he has to offer. But in the meantime, it's our main event coming up next. Stay tuned. We're taking our last final break, and we'll have our breakdown, our Mugen SmackDown breakdown, we'll have our final match of the season, and we say goodbye to Mugen SmackDown for the time being until we come back. And don't worry, we'll have the Mugen Draft for our side too. So don't worry, I got you. Anyways, final break. We'll take a final commercial break. Stay tuned, because our main event's next for the Mugen title, our 4th and final title on the line, and our 4th title match of the season, our last title match of the season, is heading towards it, and we head to Armageddon. Gonna be great. Looking forward to it, and we'll see us back here real soon. You guys ready for this? It's your main event of the evening. This is our final match of the season. What a finale! I just wanted to say real quick again, thank you guys so much again for a wonderful season. As part of Mugen SmackDown, part of all the office here, definitely all the shouts to Mr. R, to Toad, of course, and shouts to all the reporters in the back. Shouts to the entire locker room in the back. AB, of course, my good buddy AB. You know him as Azure Blaze. So big time shouts to him, to everybody else. Shout out to you guys, of course, in the chat, in the comment section, of course, and you guys have been so supportive in the Blade Games channel lately. You guys always leaving the hashtag Get Connected, as always. Put your controllers up and raise them high, because it's your main event of the evening. This is your main event of the night. Well, let's just talk about what our stakes here. But especially with Ash Crimson, who's been a tremendous rookie. He had actually won a hell of a rookie season, and becoming a rookie to a champion, which is actually probably one of the hottest things on SmackDown right now. And now he's, you know, the one most from you may seem very weird and unorthodox, but he can go, man. He has got that style, that unorthodox style, the charisma that he brings, that one of the charismatic superstars on SmackDown, and here he is. I mean, he just, the name Crimson reminds you of like Raw, or, you know, for he's red. Crimson means red, and, you know, for colors. But however, don't count him out, because he has been a fighting champ lately. He wants to prove, he wants to make this title more prestige as well too. And I'm sure as long as he's not the only person who wants, you know, make sure he's not the only person who's trying to make the title prestige as well too. But a big main event, Cloud stepped in. He was waiting all this time. He wants a title shot. I'm sure, of course, congrats to him getting a new remake on PC, as Final Fantasy VII Remake's now on PC on Epic Games. So I can't wait to go try it out too. I'm looking forward to go play it. Maybe after this too, when I get it. However, though, Cloud has been waiting his opportunity. He's been trying to look for a shot for. Hopefully, he'll have some room now that Dimitri and Nash have been. They've also been feuding too over there. So Nash trying to arrest Dimitri for first degree murder to the late Hanzo Hattori, as you probably know from Independence Day, when Hanzo and Dimitri had their match, and we saw in Overdrive last year, Hanzo got killed by Dimitri on camera, which is crazy to know that he's a murderer, and now Dimitri's wanted for it. Well, that's a different story for another time. But after this, with this Cloud Strife and Ash Crimson, these two will show what they do best. But I'm sure that these two blondies are gonna bring it up into the table. You know, guys, very emo, unorthodox. Cloud very technical with his big Buster Sword. I'm sure he'll celebrate with some of his buddies over there at the bar. You know, the infamous bar over there in Final Fantasy VII. You know what I'm talking about. But maybe there'll be some drinks. Maybe we'll see Cloud as a new Mugen champion. But the Mugen title hangs the balance tonight at one of the most interesting main events we might see. But two guys are very quick, technical, whereas Cloud's very technical with that sword. We already know for a fact there. But Ash Crimson has been, who definitely deserves the award for biggest rising star on SmackDown. But, you know. But I gotta admit, this kid's been fantastic lately. You know, he's very quick. He's got that big time aerial assault offense. So maybe we'll see that aerial assault coming up too. As our main event is ready to go. Our final match of the season, guys. I cannot wait to see it. Both guys look ready.
Give me your best shot.
And now Cloud also, so shout out to Cloud, also gonna win too. As both guys get first for the first stint here, as round one starts off in our main event. Ooh, a little bit of flash there. Going for that green flash, and now Crimson. Big sword rain by Cloud striking. And Ash Crimson, champion, sending message to the contender Bowser with a big flame cartwheel kick. There's the aerial assault that I talked about. And Crimson just takes round one just like that as a champion. Making quick work against Cloud Strife here tonight in our main event. Oh! Nice move. The quickness of Cloud. I'm sorry, the quickness of Ash Crimson doing a hand of damage here. So Rain good counter by Crimson. Big time kick. Go for the aerial assault, and there it is, another aerial assault. And again, another aerial assault right to the back of the head. And just like that, Ash Crimson just finished the season strong. One of the hottest rookies on SmackDown, and he showed why he's from rookie to a champion. I think dreams can come true. I'm sure that's going to see. Hopefully, we'll see Ash and Bowser face off for that Mugen title. So we know the fate of existence at Armageddon. So we have a lot of things. Even though season 2 is already over with for SmackDown, but that doesn't mean we still have Armageddon heading towards to start the year, and we have we do have the Mugen Draft has been invited to the Mugen Draft. So look forward to hopefully represent, and we get some new guys on the show. We could see our guys moving forward, but ECW will be hosting the draft first, so that's going to be pretty exciting to see who's going to where or whatever. So that'll be coming up soon. And there you go. Just like that, just Crimson sending a message to Bowser, and that is the end of the episode and the end of our season. And we'll head to the postseason. We do have Armageddon, like I said, we have Armageddon coming up for our pay-per-view, and then we have of course, they have the Mugen Draft on the way too. And that's that. So, there you have it. A long season come to a close, and I can finally catch up now. I finally caught up with the season, and now we'll end it right here. What a show, guys. 50 episodes in. I hope we can get to 50 more. I'm hoping to do the best I can to do more commentary again. But if you guys are hyped and excited for Armageddon heading towards Sunday, I'll see you guys back here on Armageddon. It's done that. That's when I start the year. I am so excited. And yeah, I have nothing else to say right now. I have nothing else to say at the moment. But what a show! I'm gonna call it a night. But Ashton sending a big message to the possible number one contender Bowser. We already saw it, so let's take a look at our recap here. We have Kain Blade win the Fatal 4 match, but he came up short in that matchup against Kiba. Sonic retaining his U.S. title. It was kind of a disappointing to see without the KFC Clowns and Deadpool and Cable. But unfortunately, with the numbers game to Ronald McDonald, it's been hell for them. It's been hell for McDonald, but of course Deadpool and Cable shown why they prefer something healthier than just fast food. Bowsette, of course, retaining her easy fashion 2-0 win. It was just don't need for a third match anyway for that whole triple threat match. Bowser and King K. Rool, obviously the best match of the night in my opinion. Put up a great fight, and Kiba and Kain Blade again show what Kiba retaining his cruiserweight gold against a very defiant Kain Blade, who put up a great debut early in the show, and of course a few matches ago, Kiba definitely put a run for his money. So that was definitely the best match. So 2 good matches right there with King K. Rool and Bowser and Kiba and Kain Blade. A tremendous opener, and a tremendous outing for both matches. And then Team Pyro just dominating, just shows some domination for Samurai Showdown. So that just shows what they do best. And we end the season off with Ash retaining his title, but of course message sent to the possible to the sole survivor, number 1 contender Bowser. So those two will face off, and don't forget about Kain too, guys. Kain is also part contender too. He also has that briefcase and can cash it at any time. So it's looking pretty good right now. And thankfully Sunday there's no heat. It's gonna be a nice little relaxing day, a relaxing night for Armageddon. As we will hopefully we're gonna end off the season there. And that's what start off 2022 with a bang. Hope you guys are enjoying your new year so far. Even though 2022 is probably going to be another year of healing and getting back in the mix again. But honestly, I cannot wait for it. It's going to be fantastic. We hope we can end January off with a high note. And we can probably begin February with a stronger, better occasion, even though this has been late, technically on the 28th. But thank you guys so much for watching. What a show. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed it. And leave your comments below. Share your reviews in the comment section below. I'm sure you guys will have a lot of things to say about this after the show. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions, of course, in the comments down below. And make sure you guys do subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to the Blinking channel if you guys are new to it. Be sure to subscribe if you guys are new. We do this almost every day. We have some content. Hopefully, we do things for the content, guys. So we're also on the way to 100 subscribers. We might head to the triple digits at some point. You never know. But my name's Matt. My name's SuperMatthewBro. But as always, get connected. I'll see you guys back here real soon. Mugen Draft on my side will be on the... Let's see what I'm doing. I have my time here. Will be on February 18th. So hopefully by upcoming Friday, next Friday on a few Fridays on SmackDown. Hopefully when I get that one, if it's official Armageddon, then we'll see what happens. As on the 18th will be the second night of the draft. And what a season! Regular season's over with. All right, take care, everybody. Stay tuned. Stay safe out there. Stay tuned for the draft. I'll probably will have a chance to just clean up my roster, as you probably could see. My roster is still kind of a little bit empty now. I'm trying to clean out some stuff and do my yearly cleaning out the roster and see who will be up for free agency. So I have to do a lot of work, and I do want to showcase the Heat. That'll be until a little bit later. I'll showcase that maybe during Armageddon. All right, I'm out of here, everybody. Stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for Season 3 coming up in a few months once I get finished with the draft and Armageddon stuff. So, congrats to Ashley training the title tonight. Yeah, it was easily 2-0, so just a couple hits and misses from Cloud, but nonetheless, still, good time. But this is of course, we'll see how that goes. There'll be Ash versus Bowser for the main event for Armageddon. All right. That being said, now I will end it off. Take care, everybody, and have a good night. SuperMatthewBro, part of Blade Games, signing out. Thank you.